Ever since Jurassic World, please subscribe my new channel Dominion. The movie has left me sour towards the idea of another movie and in such short notice. Especially with Gareth Edwards Hellman as director, I was not all that excited for the next movie. I am not really a fan of his films, so my bias was already setting in. Now that the trailer is here, I am still reserving my excitement for Jurassic World Rebirth, but I can honestly say this actually does have me somewhat excited. From what we know from the last movie, the dinosaurs and the modern world were able to find a way to coexist. In Jurassic World Rebirth, the dinosaurs are having extremely bad luck being unable to adapt to the modern world and only a handful of them are left. The trailer starts off with a museum installing an exhibit recreating the original exhibit hall in Jurassic Park with the T-Rex skeleton and a sign that reads, "When dinosaurs ruled the earth." We are introduced to our main characters, Zora Bennett, Scarlett Johansson, and Dr. Henry Loomis, Jonathan Bailey, who are met with Martin Krebs, Rupert Friend. As Martin introduces Zora and Dr. Loomis, Martin mentions that Zora is going to be their mission specialist, which has Dr. Loomis asking again with confusion who she is. As we see Zora and Dr. Loomis walking through the high grass, Martin Krebs explains the mission would be a huge medical breakthrough that can save countless lives. They turn around to find a snake-like tail lifting into the air and see this tail is attached to a first dinosaur reveal, Titanosaurus. No, not that Titanosaurus. Sorry, Godzilla fans. Krebs continues that fortunately for them all of the species of dinosaurs they are looking for are isolated on one specific place, how convenient for them, and asks Zora and Dr. Loomis if they can be ready the next day. Dr. Loomis is uncertain about this mission and Zora jumps in stating that she can, more or less, guarantee his safety, making the doctor more uncertain. Cuts to a dog to which a giant arm comes slowly towards our protagonists. We quickly spot our next main character, Ruben Delgado, Manuel Garcia Rulfo, and his daughter, Audrina Miranda, staring at something large and terrifying. It cuts to Duncan lighting a flare and then we see a first look at the mutant dinosaur. According to Vanity Fair, the inspiration for the design on the mutant, as I will temporarily call it until there is a proper name, is a mix between a T-Rex, the Rancor from Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, and the Xenomorph from the Alien franchise. My first impression is that I do see hints of the Rancor and the Xenomorph in the face, but sadly my mind keeps saying it is another Cloverfield monster. Especially when later in the trailer there is a closer look at the monster and it vaguely reveals smaller appendages underneath the much larger arms and the bulky body with an angular fish-like face shares those similar traits from the monster in Cloverfield or the MUTOS in Godzilla, though suffer a char. I would have liked to have seen a mutant dinosaur have multiple heads or multiple tails. Maybe the monster's organs is outside the body. Just something to make it look really unnatural as a result to a failed attempt at cloning a dinosaur. We see more screaming, running, and guns firing until we come across another with what looks like Reuben's wife, Luna Blaze, coming face to face with a Dilophosaurus before cutting to see a Tyrannosaurus Rex waking up and then a scientist in hazmat stuck inside a quarantine room with a mutant. We see a bit more